I'm a hot fucking mess. Surprise! I found me. She was a mess. Hi. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, I'm sorry. Anyway. This is Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth. I am 3 years, 4 months post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My highest weight was 402 pounds. My weight last week, I think, was 211 or 210.8, and it's 212 today. Yeah. Why? Because I didn't eat a lot of calories probably last week, but I did eat carbs multiple times. And you can't half-ass keto. True story. So I can usually get away with one meal that has, you know, a little bit of, you know, like some carbs that I wouldn't normally have, or one day of drinking champagne, but it was multiple days last week. But it's fine, whatever. I'm back on track. It's a process. I'm feeling all the crazy today. My son is getting ready to move to New York. I'm super happy for him. I think he's going to do great there. He is an East Coast kind of person. I feel like he will be much happier there than he is here. However, it just hit me last night that he is actually leaving on a jet plane Friday morning. Why am I always sending all these guys back to the East Coast? What's up with that? Anyway, yeah, so there's that, and it's just hitting me, and it's not, and I'm just sad about it. And then, haven't videoed about this, vague booked about it a little bit, but I let Bridge Boy back in, and he hasn't done anything wrong, but I just know that it's probably a mistake, so I'm doing crazy stuff. It's resulting in me feeling crazy. I was fine. What a mess. What am I doing? I know better than this. But yeah, so whatever. Bridge Boy's moving back to California. And whatever. But we're not talking about any of that. We're talking about weight loss surgery. First, if you watch this quickly, oh, you know what? It's probably not going to post, but I'm doing a Facebook Live interview with somebody from the UK. She's interviewing me for a change at 10 o'clock today, but I don't think I'm going to get this video up in time. But so what did I really want to talk about this week was plastics. I'm ready to commit 100% to that. I think a couple things. I mean, I've always wanted it, but I've been a little afraid. And I've also been like, I don't have the money. But I'm committing 100% to figuring that shit out and having plastics by the time I turn 52, which would be in March. And what led to that? A couple things. Number one, all my friends did it. So, of course, if all your friends jump off a bridge, don't you want to do it? But it's not just that. It's like a lot of times because I feel like I haven't attained my weight goal when most of my friends have. But I look at them and think also they've had plastic surgery. If I had had plastic surgery, I'm sure I have at least 20 pounds of skin that I would feel fine and be done. And so it was just this idea in my head that it's not like so much comparing myself to others, but that I would get caught up in this, well, they did it and I haven't hit that mark yet. But the fact is, if I had also had plastic surgery like they have, I would probably be okay with where I am and just be focused on maintaining. But that's relevant. Two other things kind of kicked into gear. One is I was sort of waiting for Amy to have her surgery, which she did a few weeks ago, and she just recovered like a champ. I said in my WLS Topics of the Week video this week how afraid I was to have VSG for so long, and the VSG is really a very simple and uncomplicated procedure. Plastics is way, way more intense than gastric sleeve surgery. And so I've been a little afraid of that. People have had varying degrees of pain following their surgery. as I've seen more and more people have it and recover, I felt better about it. But I was sort of waiting, let's see how Amy does, because it's someone I know well. And, you know, she's been through a lot of health stuff this year, so I've seen sort of how she's reacted to that. So I was like, let's see how she does. And she did freaking amazing. I'm back and am wearing clothes. Sorry, this has been a day. I started this video this morning. I got distracted. I'm not sure where I left off. I recorded a whole other one. It won't upload. I decided to stick with the first one and just tag on the end. So I think where I left off was talking about my good friend Amy, whose YouTube channel I think changes its name every 5 minutes. So it could be, used to be Amy Gets a VSG. Then I think it was Amy Gets a 360. Now it is Watch Amy Run, or maybe that's her Instagram. Or anyway, my friend Amy, I was sort of waiting for her to have plastic surgery because, I don't know, I just wanted to see how she did. Well, sorry, I gotta move this text. I don't know. That's annoying. That's so annoying. I'm sorry I did that. Maybe I can edit it out because I'm trying to edit these videos. That takes for fucking ever. Anyway, I was waiting for Amy to have her surgery, her plastic surgery, and see how it went. She had her, she had a 360, and she had her arms done. She was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was preparing for plastic surgery last year, so her boobs had already been done, but stomach and arms, that's a lot at one time. So I wanted to see how she did. She did amazing. She looks great. She feels great. All is well with her. And that, among, I don't know, just feeling like it's fucking time for me to do this, and I, for once in my life, want to have a body that I mean, I am proud of my body now, trust me, from 400 pounds to 200 pounds, that I can do jumping jacks and plank and handstand and do all this stuff. I am super proud of my body. But I want a conventionally attractive body for a little while before I go into old age home. And I want to see my, well, never mind. That's probably TMI. I just want it. I deserve it. I've worked really hard for it. So what I've decided is that I'm going to get my surgery done before I turn 52. Hopefully I'll be recovered by then, but I'm thinking late January, early February. I'm going to have it done in Bogota. So my brother lives in Bogota. He's married to an RN there. We discussed it a bit when he was here visiting. The, it's like 30 cents to the dollar there on the exchange rate. So I'm sure it's going to be considerably less expensive. My brother and sister-in-law will help me research surgeons and do our Skype consults, etc., etc. And then I can recover with them. So I'm doing it. I am, at a minimum, doing arms and boobs, or 360 and boobs, and maybe arms too. If not, I'll do arms at a later date. But anyway, yeah, I'm jumping in with both feet to this. With my weight loss surgery, I always felt that weight loss surgery was something that other people got. They were, you know, that I was never going to have the money for it. I was never going to have insurance that would cover it, yada, 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 yada. And then I had weight loss surgery. And I have been feeling that way about plastics for a long time. Everybody can do it. They can afford it. I can't. It's not going to happen for me. Fuck that shit. It is happening for me. It is happening for me. I am doing it. It's time. I deserve it. So if you do happen to know of anyone who has had surgery in Colombia, please let me know. That would be interesting to hear. I'm going to start prepping for that, researching, doing all this work probably. My son leaves Friday morning, so I need to get him out. There's some other stuff I'm trying to take care of. And then I'm going to put some serious focus into this. I am ready. I am ready. I'm ready. And I don't know if I think I said this in the second video I made, but I'm probably next week I'm going to do another skin video. It's been about a year, I think, since I did one. And it's very interesting to me how, even though my weight has not changed significantly in the last year and a half, my body really has. I look at pictures from a year or more ago when I was the same weight and my face was much fuller. I prefer it now, however. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is Juvederm and Botox in the pretty near future, as well as finishing up some dental work that I need done. But what was I going to say? Oh, I want to do the skin flick, and I want to try to pull clips from my past skin videos so you can see how it's changed. I don't think I did one until I had lost it, probably more than 100 pounds, but Anyway, I think it's interesting to see. I think people worry about this. The WLS topic this week is, what's the one thing you wish you knew about weight loss surgery? And it's interesting to me that some people are talking about, like Dennis Finney was talking about the loose skin. He didn't realize how bad it would be. I feel like that was one of the things, like loose skin and losing my hair and all this stuff were things that kind of held me back from weight loss surgery. But considering that I've lost 200 pounds, my loose skin is not that bad. But that is probably because I've worked out a lot this whole process, and I built muscle early on. I don't know, but it certainly doesn't hinder me in any way other than the size jeans I can fit into. So yeah, but so I think next week my video may be a skin video, show you guys where I'm at with that. Thanks for everybody who's playing along with the WLS topic of the week. I love seeing your videos. I love seeing new people do videos. I love seeing old people come back with videos. It's a lot of fun for me. And I think I'm going to do a Naked Truth soon. Maybe, hopefully with Paul, what's his YouTube name? Paul Fireball, or not YouTube, Instagram. He doesn't do YouTube. Paul Fireball is my BFF on Instagram. He is amazing. And he is married to a bariatric patient as well. And so I think I'm going to have both of them on. I just need to lock it down. But I missed you guys. I did an interview this morning with someone out of the UK where I was on the other end. We did it via Facebook Live. I'll put the link in the description box. But it was a lot of fun, and it made me miss the Naked Truth and chatting with you guys. So we need to get that back in gear. Obviously, I'm in a little bit less of a bad mood than I was earlier today. But it's been a long day. But you know what? I achieved today. I took them off, but I got false eyelashes on by myself for the first time ever. I think I deserve kudos for that. Don't you? Okay, my friends. Oh. And here, let me do a spoiler. Is that a spoiler? It's not really a spoiler. But I have some really super exciting news and things to announce coming up in the next 2 weeks. So, as soon as it's ready, I will look for a special video announcement. So, got some really cool things coming up. All right, people, I love you to pieces. You lift me up and make me smile and make me laugh at myself in a good way and give me so much joy. So thank you for watching, for subscribing, for commenting, and for being part of my world. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.